Hi Cappy, welcome to another reading here for you. This is a general reading, so please take only the messages that you resonate with and leave the rest for the others. Every single message that comes here is for you, but not necessarily about you. So please attach the energies as you feel like it resonates with. Though, if you want a private reading, please reach out. You can find me on WhatsApp at plus 358 46 549 6466. Okay, every single message that comes from the past is with the purpose of helping you to understand past events into your life better and hopefully bring you a new perspective. Every single message that comes from the current is with the purpose of helping you navigate current situations in your life so you can know how to make the best decisions and move forward towards the future with way much more confidence. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Every single message that comes from the future is with the purpose of preparing you for possible upcoming events into your life so you can know how to respond rather than to react. Future does not come in chronological order, so I advise you to listen to this reading a few times until the next reading is uploaded. The future is available for a couple of months, so take that also into consideration. I hope the sound is better now, because last time I noticed that whenever I would prepare the cards and I would hit the table with it, it would be a really bad sound. So hopefully this time is going to be better. Okay, so who pissed you off in the past, Cappy? Who pissed you off in the past? Or what kind of radical decisions did you make in the past? Let's see. Some of you decided to walk away from either a friendship or a situation that caused you a lot of confusion, a lot of, thought process, maybe anxiety. Maybe you felt, betrayed by some people, and it wasn't an easy decision for you to make, but I chose I see like you chose to decide to leave, walk away. It wasn't easy. It's a lot of pain, even at the bottom of the deck. It's like mixed feelings nevertheless, but I see in the past you decided to step away from a situation. This could be a friendship, or maybe for some of you this is a sibling, if not a plan of sorts. Maybe you wanted to do something and then you're like, okay, I can't do that, but it wasn't easy for you to walk away, but you made a radical decision and the smart choice to walk away. Goodness, I'm not taking this, my friend, like that. We do not talk like that. Okay. I'm not sure if this talks about you or if this talks about another person in your life, but in the recent past I do see that you making decisions have been very much from a spiritual perspective. Like maybe you thought that, okay, this is a sign from the universe and I'm just gonna follow that. You could have felt alone in circles of friends. Maybe you decided that maybe you have to start to invest more in yourself because you're not feeling satisfied. Maybe you decided to spend some time alone and feed yourself, and maybe in a period of time in which you were alone, you actually could have met someone. And if you've met someone, that's someone that is making you feel mature, at your level, grounded. It's someone that is very wise and is very intellectual. I feel like with this person, you actually feel like you have a connection with. If you've met this person in the past. If you haven't met this person in the past and this talks just about you, it's you feeling better alone than when you are surrounded by other people. And that's powerful if you choose to stay alone than with the wrong people. The way the cards come, I really don't like it. Yeah, I really don't like it. I see you still have, maybe it's still in the current because I said have, but in the past you still had some unsolved issues with another energy. You still had some undiscussed situations with another person. There was a need for you and another person to discuss about things and make them clear. I'm not sure if you got to the bottom of the situation or you just let things go. I see health issues being a bit more prolonged because of people being involved. Like, let's say you needed to have an x-ray, but then, you know, the doctor postponed, and then you're like, oh my god, this is getting a bit frustrating, and maybe you decided to go private. It's just an example, but I see more than anything you in connection with another individual having a hard time meeting each other's needs, having a hard time finding the balance in reciprocity. You know, it's like it's not that simple. And let's see what's up with you in the current. It seems like situations from the past are predominant in the current as well, though you are more stable and more grounded when you're alone. It's not easy emotionally wise. I feel like it's hard. It's putting a lot of weight on your chest, and you know it's not easy. I also do see that whenever you meet new people, you're a bit more cautious because you remember what happened in the past, and you read now better what people do and how people behave and what that could mean. But nevertheless, alone you are very well. You do well alone. But I do feel you when we talk about connection with others. Like, we are humans, we need that connection, right? But you show up, Queen of Pentacles, and if this is not you, you have at least one person in your life that is there for you. You can count on them. They understand what you've been through. There is someone that has been seeing you from, you know, lows and highs and all of it. I feel like from the current, things are going to start to be better. The Wheel of Fortune, the way the cards also come, they are stronger. So yeah, I see you gaining your power in the current, you gaining, you know, a bit more confidence. Maybe you're getting a bit more lucky too. I feel like in the current you have to be very assertive with the decisions that you make and find the balance between ration and emotion. Like, it's not good for you to go one extreme or the other. And you're being guided very much. So if you started in the past to listen to the guidance, continue in the current, because whatever you did in the past was good. It's continuing in the current. It's not an easy path, you know. I'm not gonna rub you in the right places, but you are protected, you're being guided. As long as you make the decisions by yourselves and you don't let yourself be influenced by others, you're going to make the right decisions, and you're going to get to, this is not a bad card here, trust me. You're going to get to the place where you're going to meet the people that they're going to feed your, you know, fill your cup. The people that, you know, you're going to have your needs met is going to be very healing. You know what I'm saying? So the devil here is not a bad card, because this is you. The devil represents you in tarot, and it simply means that you have that sisu, that resilience to go through hardship and still thrive. So don't give up. If you have conflicts in the current, they are mostly based due to mentality. You and people don't find, you know, middle ground. You hit heads quite a bit. You may deal with or you may have conflicts with older people, or people that they think that they know it all. I think like you don't appreciate that in people who think that they cannot learn anything or anything. That's it. They figure things out. And I feel like when you feel like you have a lot of anxiety or you have a lot of thought process and you feel like you need to spend time alone, if you don't get that time alone, you are very reactive. So make sure you have that time alone. Make sure you have time to charge, because I see you being a bit reactive whenever you don't get that. You need to have the time alone. You need to have that. And maybe that's something that you should prioritize, time alone, because I feel like you're going through this birth and control. Ooh, I don't know what was that, but this birth and rebirth kind of process, because I saw the death card a few times. So in the client, whatever happens, it's intense, emotionally wise, subconsciously wise, but it's a growth process. So you're gonna pick up the fruits from this in the future for sure. I'm sure you will. So just make sure you are spending more time alone than with others around you, especially if you feel overwhelmed. There are also like a lot of things that you don't tell people. Okay, next round. I took the Queen of Wands because it shows up again, and this could be a family member that you butt heads quite a bit. You might feel like you don't belong in the family you were born. In the future, you might think a lot about that, like where you come from, and what are your future goals actually. Do you really want to do things just because they are what your family told you that you need to do? I feel like you have ambitions and you want to pursue those ambitions. You will need to have the full responsibility of your decisions and move forward alone. It's funny because there is a playlist that I like to listen to, and I literally hear it playing now in the background of my ears. And in that playlist, it says like, you cannot stop chasing your dreams just because you will have to do it all alone. Do it all alone. And I trust that you will figure things out. Whatever you decide to do on your own, even though it's not gonna be easy, even though in others' eyes it might look like you're fucking up your life, even though you will have to deal with the good moments also alone, you will have to enjoy the good moments alone, no matter how much you would want to share them with others. Just do it, Cappy. Just do it because it looks good. It looks good. And I would not keep this Queen of Wands around me, because if you feel like this with a Queen of Wands around you, like lonely, as long as this if you don't feel alone with the Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Wands is someone that you can ride or die, then keep that person in your life, because you will need someone that you can ride or die, because you've been through a lot in terms of relationships, and this person can help you actually move over that. This person is not gonna leave you alone. Maybe this Queen of Wands from the past is someone at distance, and you will need to travel to this person. A lot of learnings. Prepare yourself for a lot of things to happen at once. This is not gonna happen one at a time. This is gonna happen all at once. So let's say you're gonna have a week or a month in which you are gonna go through it, my friend. A lot of conflicts, a lot of situations in which you will have to just take care of yourself, disregard others, or others will disregard you. New places in which maybe you're gonna catch feelings very easily for other people. Doesn't necessarily has to be romantic. It can also be you catching feelings for places. You are going to go through such an intense process of growth and learnings. And as long as this is not a trial, like a physical trial, like you will go on court and you will have all these emotions at once, then you will go through a period in which you will have a lot of things going on, from conflicts to opportunities. It's not just bad, it's good also, but I feel like you will need to make the space to enjoy the good, because otherwise you're just going to be focused on the hard. Don't let the hard and the deceptions and the fallbacks to overcome the good stuff in your life. Keep it balanced. Yeah, and after that you're done. I would say, Cappy, maybe by the end of this summer, you're done with whatever you've been struggling with, and you can fully focus on future. You can fully leave the past in the past and just move forward with your plans and with whatever you've been fighting and striving for. It's you. You will do it all alone. You're not going to move forward whatever you're going with the Queen of Wands. You're not going to move forward with that individual. You're not going to move forward with the Empress. Maybe you're going to meet the Empress later in the future, but you're doing this all alone. You will do this all by yourself. It's you taking the actions. It's you moving forward. It's you taking all the decisions. Like, maybe you have to take full-on responsibility for whatever and own it, good or bad. Stop explaining yourself to people that they have no business in whatever you're doing. Like, why would you explain yourself to people just to cause yourself more harm? Let people think whatever they want to think. They don't know you. Why would you care what strangers think about you? They don't know you. And the stranger can be the salesperson at the grocery store. Yeah, you see them often, but do they really know you? What the heck? Don't explain yourself to strangers. Yeah, it's an intense period, I have to say, but it will end up good. It will end up good. You're not gonna go through the same experiences anymore, because you're gonna make really radical changes. Really radical changes. Things are gonna fall into place. Just take care of that period that's coming soon, with a lot of things going on, and you'll be fine. But if you want a private one, reach out at +358 46 549 6466, and you can find me on WhatsApp. Okay, Cappy. This has been hard for me to do the reading. It's an intense period at my end, and I've been postponing this for about a week now. I was supposed to post on New Moon, but I didn't have internet, and now I do, and now I'm here, and I hope I'll see you soon on the next one. Bye.